Hello friends of the French for Religion, I am greeting you. You are very welcome on my channel. I'm going direct to a question from you guys. Hey Thomas, can you tell us what the hell do you have in your office here, in your little museum? All the clicks and clacks and souvenirs, where are they coming from? Can you explain us a little bit all these things? And this will be done today. Enjoy. So I hesitated a long time, but I think this is one of the most important things. I have this one in my hand here. Yeah. And this is the magazine Cappy Blanc. And the magazine Cappy Blanc is issued by the Légion Étrangère's edition house Cappy Blanc, in the first RE and the mother house of the French for Legion. So here in my office, all around me, I have about, what, 500, 550, 600 magazine Cappy Blanc, going back to the Algeria War. This is just fantastic. And this magazine shows the daily life of the French Foreign Legion's legionnaires, all regiments, you know, all colors. And in operation, in training, in maneuver, what are they doing, the boys of the French Foreign Legion? And this is just stunning. So, magazine Cappy Blanc, 12 in a year. I have about 550 here in my position. Goes back easily to the Algeria War. Yes, and here in my hand I have a katana sword. And this katana sword, I don't draw it, because if you draw it out, if you put a blade out, you have to fight, you have to use it. You know it better than I do. And this katana sword is particular to me, very important to me, because this sword was given to me by my boys when I left as a platoon leader, the 3rd platoon of the 1st company of the 2nd Rep, Deuxième Régiment étranger de parachutistes. And this is a very important gift for me, a very important tool, very powerful souvenirs and memories for me. Because with these boys, with the boys who gave me this blade, this katana, I was in operation. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and the last time in Brazzaville, Congo Brazzaville, 1997. So every time I look at my katana sword, I think about my time with my boys, with my platoon in operation. Hey boys, thanks for this one. My katana, nice. So what else do I have in my office? I have here, of course, 155 millimeter artillery shell. This one has no active parts, so no danger. Yeah, this is completely demilitarized, so it cannot explode. There's absolutely no risk. And this was given to me by my friend Mario. Mario, if you can see me now, thanks for this one. And this is very heavy, very heavy. I can hardly. Oh, boys. I can hardly pick it up. Must be about 45 kilo, 80 pounds, something like that. 155 millimeter artillery shell in the office from the French for Legion's Legionnaire Thomas Gast. I'm crazy, but I like it. This one is real hard stuff, heavy stuff. Yeah. And you as a military, you know what 155 millimeter artillery shell can do in operation. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. You don't want to know it now. Yeah. What else do I have in my office, in my small museum? This one, you know, I just very recently showed you the photo of this one, and this is the head of a buffalo. I have this head in my position since I left the French for Legion. I had it before, but when I left the French for Legion, it definitely goes to my position. Before I gave it to the company, it was hanging over the entrance of the club of the company, the 1st company of the 2nd Rep. And I have this directly from Africa, when we were in operations in, I think it was 95. And we were there to hunt down braconniers or poachers. And this buffalo was brought down or shot by a poacher. We surprised the poachers, and I took the head of the buffalo, and it took me a long time to prepare it, maybe 2-3 months, you know. And then when we left Africa, I took the buffalo head with me. I gave it to the company. The company hang it up down over the entrance of the club company, because all companies in the regiment has a club where you can eat, where you can drink, where you can sing, where you can live traditions and all this stuff. And then when I left the French Legion, I asked my captain, hey captain, I will leave in civil life now, but this one is mine. I want to take it with me. And he said, okay, it's yours. Nice. And as you can see behind, there's still my name written on it, as I wrote it down, 1995, Sergeant Chef Gast. Have a look. Sergeant Chef Gast, Buffalo. Yeah, still crazy, but I love it. And I think, surely, that I am the onlyest guy, the onlyest gentleman who has in his office a head of a buffalo in Europe, or at least in Germany. There's no one else. If there is somebody else, just say hello and we can chat a little bit. We can talk a little bit about our buffalo heads. Crazy. Crazy. I like it. Hey boys, listen. Of course I have still my Cappy Blanc. And this is my Cappy Blanc, the white Cappy of a French Foreign Legionnaire. You know, and this was my origin Cappy Blanc from 1985. Yeah, and to obtain this Cappy Blanc, you have to do a real good and a real hard job. You have to pass through the boot camp of the French Foreign Legion in Castelnaudary, doing the Marche Cappy Blanc. And then you can coiffe the Cappy Blanc, and then you are a legionnaire. So this one is very genuine. This is it's like a treasure for me, you know. I keep it well in my office, has a good place. And every time when I come to my office, to my small museum, and I see the Cappy Blanc, I say, wow, yes, I did it. And, you know, I'm out of the Legion since 2002. This is a long time now. And when I think back, sometimes I cannot believe that I have been 17 years in the French Foreign Legion. Sometimes I'm speechless. I cannot believe it, you know, but I did it. It was so strong for me. It's so strong and good memories. Having been in the French Foreign Legion, unbelievable. So my Cappy Blanc in my office, a genuine place for this one. Yeah. Bah. So what else do I have in my museum? I have two puppies here, two dummies. I don't want to insult you, gentlemen. So this is Schultz and this is Gaston. And both were my origin uniform when I have been in the French Foreign Legion. Coming to Schultz. Schultz has the tenue de parade, as I was a young sergeant, a young group leader in the French Foreign Legion, and it goes back to 1989. And this was my tenue I had when I was young NCO. My first rank was sergeant, and he has all the attributes, all the things here you can see are original pieces, you know. The black cappy, the épaulette de tradition, the medals. You have here the pending medals. You have here the plaque à vélo. You have here the crest of the regiment, regimental crest, and you have here the fourragère, and this is the BMP one. You can see the blue belt here and the ceinturon with the etui from the PA Mach 50 9mm pistol. On the other side, you will have a knife. MK1 or 3 or MK2. I'm not sure for this. And this tenue was changed in 1992, 93, and then we get this one. This is a gray one called TDF, Tenue de France. I don't like this one especially, but this one looked definitely better. And then I had this one, and this was my last uniform I had when I was adjutant, platoon leader in the French Foreign Legion, and I wore this one until 2002. It's the same, but this is tenue de parade style, and this is tenue de sortie style. You know, you can see the same thing. The difference is, of course, the color, the new model, and the cappy. This is a cappy of an NCO of an adjutant. Adjutant. You see the difference. He don't have this one, you know. Different, right? Oops, sorry Schultz, sorry Gaston. And here are the gallons rank of an adjutant. I have the plaque à vélo here, the regimental crest, the BMP2 now, and there is not the barret, not the medal, the pending medal, and of course, like here, an insignia of the Commando Entraînement or Commando Militaire in Montlouis. So Gaston and Schultz. Yes, I have two more things for you, and this one is very special to me because I got this one in 1988 when I was the first time in Africa, in the Central African Republic. And when we legionnaires are in Africa, we are not taking normal roads. We are not going there where everybody goes. We are going there where nobody goes. So I found this in an abandoned village, African native village, in the middle of the savannah, in the middle of nowhere. You know, all the huts have been burned. And I stepped into the first one who was completely burned. And I put a little bit away the ashes. And I found this one. You know, it's just stunning. It's just great. And everything is original. Everything is handmade. This is very old. This is very seldom. And this has a price. This is a good price. And when you look closer, you can see here this one. They put the wood out. I don't know for what reason this was made. And then you have this one. You can take it off and you can make kind of music. So maybe this is a music instrument. I don't know. I don't know for what purpose this puppet was made. And I cannot tell you if this one is a boy or a girl. In his hand, he has kind of weapon or a music instrument. Is maybe the same as this one. I don't know. This is made out of small pearls, you know, kind of liana, and just stunning, just great. Have a look. Have a look. Isn't it great? And this tells us African history, and I have the African history in my hands. Wow! I put this one back. Yeah, and then I have another piece for you, also very important, very genuine. This one I get when I was in Gabon for the very first time in 1995 in Gabon, and this is gray ebenholz, gray ebenwood. This is very seldom wood. This is coming from Cameroon. Cameroon. This was imported from Cameroon to Gabon, and this shows you a warrior with a bow, an archer, you know. And have a look, have a look. His weapons. He has the man grip on the weapons. Look the head, how it was shaped. Look how serious he look, like a warrior. Look the bow. Look the attitude of a warrior. This is just stunning. I love it. And this one is very seldom also, and is, yeah, you cannot buy these pieces in ordinary magazines. You cannot buy it. This has no price. This is priceless. African history. Yeah, great. So the next piece was given to me in 1991 in Chad. It was given to me from an old African, and I think maybe he was a little bit drugged, he was a little bit tipsy, he was drunken, I don't know. He gave that to me and told me, hey, Legionnaire, I will issue to you the devil. And then he gave me this one. He handed out this one to me. You can see this. On the first row, it looks like an old lady, pregnant, like an old and pregnant lady. Here in the middle, you can see flesh going downwards with 2 or 3 stripes. And I don't know the meaning of this. I don't know the understanding of this. Pregnant, a flesh showing downwards. You can see here the 2 eyes. One is green, the other one is slightly red. And something is coming out of the left eye. The nose is curved. You have 2 ears. One is green, one is red. And then when you can see the hands, one is on the pregnant stomach, the pregnant belly, and the is red, and the other one is showing backwards. The same with the feet. One is going in this direction, and the other one backwards. And the feet showing in the right direction. This direction is red, is turned in the right position, and the other one is looking backward, and this is green, and it's looking to showing to the opposite direction. So in my hands I have maybe the devil. Crazy. And if somebody of you guys know the meaning of all these things, please let me know. Let me know. I have the devil in my hands. Can you see the open mouth here? Crazy. Yeah. Stunning. Wow. Last but not least, I show you the last item I have in my museum. Not the last one, but the last I will show you today. Because I have so much things, would take much more hours a day to present all the things I have here in my museum. And I show you at least this one, last but not least. And this is the fanion of my platoon. When I have been platoon, I was given over the commandement of a platoon of 45 legionnaires. And this is the fanion de la section, the platoon's fanion. In the front, you can see the colors of the French 4th Legion, green and red. In the middle, you can see the Placavello, what means the paratrooper insignia, troop aeroporte, right? Jump wings. And on the other side, you can see 3rd section, 3e section, 3rd platoon of the 1st company of the 2nd rep, 2e Regiment étranger de parachutistes. And in the end of this teach here, you can see la Flamme Légion, right? Allons, Giron, baisse ton pantalon. Yeah. So that's it for today. If you want to support me, my work and my channel, just see in the description down here. There's my merch link. Click on it. See what is there. And maybe you can order 1 or 2 pieces. This is the best way to support Thomas Gast and his channel, Légion étrangère or The Legionnaire. Bye bye. See you next. Amitié légionnaire, yours, Thomas Gast. Thanks. Encore un giron collé dans le guitron de l'aumônier. I'm crazy, but you like it. That's why you are here.
Following my feelings crazy, narrow bound, searching for brothers in